Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat.
And I'm Raven. And it is the very last soap design of our September release, which is Raven's birthday month, which is / Halloween, because Raven loves Halloween. And I take it. It's mine now. Alright, so this one is being done a little unusual for us. I know in the previous videos we've talked about having done some of the soaps in advance because we were trying to be more efficient with our filming time. Well, this one was not about efficiency. This one was about practicality. On camera, I will be pouring one soap for the base. Then we will be frosting 4 soaps. I poured the other 3 bases separately off camera because I had the rather distinct feeling this technique was going to be difficult to film. And I am 100% right.
And time-consuming.
Time-consuming, yeah. So there's going to be a lot of speed up once we get going here. So to kind of talk you through it here, I have enough oils here for a single Brambleberry mold base. I have my colorants already split off with my fragrance oil. So our fragrance oil today is cucumber, water, and melon, which I will put the fragrance notes on the screen now. Thanks, editing Raven. You're the best. It is such a nice, clean scent. We don't do a lot of clean scents. This one's so clean and very spa-like. I like it a lot.
That's why my brain, only kind of likes it.
Oh. Our black is black iron oxide. That's going to be used in the base as well as in the frosting. And then our blue is about 3 parts Twilight and 1 part Ultramarine Blue to lighten it up a little bit. And then we also have these cute little soap dough star columns. I swear they will look more like stars when we cut the soap. I know they don't look like much now. So what we're shooting for here is a gradient effect. Somebody's splitting up the batter between... Why? Cat just grabbed their boobs at me and then laughed so hard they had spit bubbles.
All just to confuse you.
Oh my god. Mission accomplished, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up the base. I'm going to do it
Look over there.
I looked. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. You good?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to make the batch really, really light and split it in 2, and then I'm going to slowly combine them. I'm trying to be a professional. What are you doing? I just want to talk about my soap. This is my soap. Look, that's my soap too. And that. It's all with soap. Then I got you. Are you sure you're good?
Oh, I was when he talked really fast.
Yeah, because I wanted to get it out there before you started, shenanigans. I'm over here trying to work. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Deep breath.
Mm-hmm. Raven swore before the blend.
No! I'll edit it out. No one will ever know. I like how somebody called me out on a video recently about that, and I was like, I don't appreciate this.
You're the one that made the rule.
It's a rule for you. Not for me.
If I gotta follow it, you gotta follow it.
No. This is not a democracy. This is Sparta. I'll kick you in a hole.
I am your goddess.
Are you now? Is that a thing I signed up for? I don't remember that.
I am the glitter goddess.
Alright, let's get this bad boy blended up here. So, welcome to this new setup here, where the camera is straddling the corner of the table in order to make this fit. the way this is going to work is I'm going to do a lot of little tiny pours. And every time I pour the blue, I'm going to add a little bit of the black in there. So it's going to be slow going. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the footage. So here we go. Your shame. So now that base is done, we're going to go ahead and mix up some frosting. Again, this is all black, and I have done it in a whiter container, hoping that maybe this time that'll make it set up faster, so we don't have to stay up for the next hour waiting for frosting to set up. So.
You can also do what I do and blend the ever-loving out of it.
I mean, sometimes I do that, and it still doesn't make a difference. I forgot to do the math. Hold on. Oh. Let's do it. Alright, now that that's blended, we're going to let that set up, and then we will come back and frost all 4 loaves. See you in a sec. Okay, so frosting is set up, and I have a round tip loaded up here. And what I'm going to be doing is clouds. So this might be a little tricky, but I'm going to do my best. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. Oh, there we go. Somehow I didn't get that quite even. But you know what? It's okay. I also have my moon columns, which I'm going to just sort of stick right in there. Like so. All right, here we go.
Just on my knees.
Seems appropriate. I've done this before on a much smaller scale. Oh, it's hard on these long loaves. Oh, this is harder than it looks. It's really hard, actually.
Like, that mini one looked like it was pretty easy to do.
Whew.
This one, like, even I'm like, whew.
It's work.
I thought that would be easier. I mean, he's going faster.
Yeah, I mean, it's very quick. It's just not easy. Sorry, I'm trying to focus here.
Oh, yeah.
I swear, I'll talk in a minute.
I'm just kind of mesmerized.
Whew. All right. Well, I definitely do not have enough frosting to go back and do more there. So I'm just going to use up the little I have left for these extra bits over here.
Double bubble.
And topping this bad boy with double bubble.
From the good glitter.
I've been so excited to use this one. Oh, it's so pretty.
Look at Raven being heavy-handed with the glitter.
Are you proud of me?
Yes.
So the inspiration for this one, it's called Gloomy Night, is, you know those nights where it's dark, maybe it's a little bit stormy, it's kind of chilly, but like you're not afraid and it's not sad or anything. It's just like, ooh, nature. It's so cool. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever had a night
and like
that.
you can see patches of stars through the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my favorite nights.
Those are so cool. So that's kind of the inspiration here on this one.
Unicorn skin.
I'm going to throw a few holographic biodegradable stars from Unicorn Skin Cosmetics on there. And speaking of the good glitter, as we just put on, I meant to mention, we do have an affiliate code with them. So if you want to get 10% off, use code MEOWIT at checkout for the good glitter. We do not have any kind of affiliate code or anything like that with Unicorn Skin. I don't think we are quite big enough or their market necessarily for that kind of thing. They mostly do cosmetics, as you might tell by their name. They do a lot of stuff for collaborations with drag queens.
We just really, really, really like their holographic stars.
Holographic stars are hard to find.
Yes.
At least the ones that are biodegradable anyway. These are
Yeah.
cellulose based. What do you think? I know it's hard to tell completely on what we're dealing with here until we cut it. But I think it's going to work.
It's so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty.
You're just glad there's glitter.
Yes, and hollow.
All right, so with that, all the loaves are done. We have some extra batter over in a mini loaf and a little cupcake, because why not? Whew. All right, this was a lot of work. I'm so nervous. I'm really afraid of that gradient. What if it comes out terrible? What if I hate it? We've never done something quite like this before, so it should be interesting to see how it comes out. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and let an ad run with YouTube if there's one available, and we will come back, show you how it looks out of the mold, cut these down into bars, and see how we did. Cross your fingers! You know, we'll take a note from Jackie. Dear soaping gods of Evermore, please protect my soap. Thank you. All right, we'll see y'all in a minute. Welcome back, friends. Here's how we're looking. Pretty excited, because I'm not going to lie, very concerned that I'm going to cut these and they're just going to be bland. Like one color through the whole thing, and I'm going to be very disappointed. But we are getting a bit of a gradient here on the ends, and on the side you can kind of see where we've got a gradient, and then on this other side it's darker. So I don't know. We'll see.
Looks like there's a little bit of ashing.
Yeah, but you know, it happens.
It does.
Especially with the different palm oil we've been having to use, because my God, it does not behave how our normal palm oil does.
No, it does not, and I do not think I like it. I'm ready.
Now or never. Did I do this right? Melt and pour moons. Sorry, Vanya. Deep breath. Ready?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. It's got a little bit of a gradient. Not a ton. Both the stars ended up on one side, but the clouds look cool. The clouds and the moon.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how it cures. I'm not mad. Like, it's kind of a gradient. It's just maybe a lot darker than I think I was expecting. Let's try another loaf, because I think this is one of the early ones. I think this is one of the ones that I did off camera.
Yeah, I think it's one of the ones that, like, you were still,
figuring it out.
Yeah. I mean, it still looks pretty cool. And, like, there's that ring right here that kind of looks like the moon behind a cloud.
They're all lopsided. I do really like the clouds, though. The clouds look really cool with the moon. So while I'm slow cutting this because of the melt and pour, to kind of talk about a little bit. So we have been having supply issues. Oh, geez. Can you push harder?
I'm pushing as hard as I can with my left arm.
Okay. All right, anyway, so we had a lot of problems recently trying to get a hold of some of the base oils that we need. And now that our primary supplier, Save on Citric, is basically out of business, we can't get a lot of the oils that we need. So we ended up having to buy our palm oil from Wholesale Supplies Plus as flakes, and it is affecting the way that our batch normally works. So we're having some weirdness going on. Interesting.
Huh. I mean, not quite the effect you're going for, but that's still really cool.
I just wish all the stars weren't on one side. I'm not mad. Like, I'm not mad. It still looks cool. Not quite the effect I was going for, but still looks cool. Dang it. I do really like the cloud, though. Look at that cloud. It's cute.
Yes.
So these have been left out for a couple of days to give them a chance to darken up a little bit. It's kind of funny. So this is the batch that I made first by itself. And then these three were all made out of the exact same batch. So I'm not sure what happened here. Like, I poured all the oils off at the same time. They were all used the same amount of lye. I don't know why this one is so different from the rest of them and why it gets like progressively lighter. I don't understand. One of them is a little ugly, so I might snag it and test it underwater and see if that makes a difference in terms of what's going on here. I'm probably going to go ahead and bevel them. I mean, I feel like the gradient's actually pretty good. I'm okay with that. I just wish the stars were a little better placed. But I'm really happy with the moons and the clouds. I think those came out great. So overall, smells good. Still works just fine. Still soap. Maybe just not quite as dark as I was hoping. If they darken up a little bit more over time, I will take a picture and put it on screen now. And with that, this is the final soap of this particular collection. It will be available on Friday, September 24th, which by the time this video goes up should be this Friday. And we will see you then at 8 a.m. at catandravendesigns.com. Come and snag your bars. Happy Halloween coming up here. Almost happy birthday to me. And I hope you're all staying well. Remember to hydrate, go grab some water, and we'll see you for the next video.